thank you so much for inviting me in. I'm so happy to honor to show you what I can do for you. But let me introduce my company a little bit, and you may know that Weichert has been around since 1969, 52-year-old company who has been doing all under one roof experience services for 5 decades, much longer than those new kids on the block. So we know what we're doing. We want you to have the best experience from the start to finish. And Jim Weichert, Jim is the one who founded the company and truly believe we service the people. We buy the products, we buy people before we buy the product and service, okay? So that's what I am here for you. Now, about myself, I have my team members behind me, my manager and my processors and my coworkers, a wonderful team behind me. And myself, I'm an immigrant in this country since '94, but I have clients from 23 countries and counting. And I lived in 5 states in this country, and I lived in 2 other countries. So talking about diversified culture, I know a thing or two. And I speak another language, so I can totally serve you and your potential buyers the best. Okay, but this is not about me. This is all about you. Today's presentation, I am going to talk about how me as a Weichert agent can represent you the best. So we have our Weichert way, 6 ways of compelling, marketing your property. I mean, first of all, anybody really can just put a sign in the yard and wait for the phone to ring, right? So what make us unique for you? We have our 6 ways: compelling listing, online marketing, local global reach, ultimate open house program, and all under one roof, solutions, and exclusive pricing strategy. But now today I'm going to be focusing on 3 parts: compelling listing, local and local reach, and lastly the online and the social media. Okay, so let me start by making compelling listing. And obviously you're going to do your part to make the property shine, and my job is to promote it. And when it comes to either writing up the description for your property or photos, and this is my strength. I've been taking photos for over 40 years, so I know a thing or two about how to represent your property the best. But not every property is, photogenic. So what if you have 35-year-old carpet, faded carpet, or wallpaper galore? I have solutions. Okay, so let's check it out. This is the existing one. You can see the carpet. Now I have the virtual renovation. Oh, sorry. To make it, I gave my designer the idea, and he can give this without you shedding a bug. And this way it gives the potential buyer a vision to see what they can possibly do, because it's just impractical for you to change a carpet and do all the things, right? So this is one example. Another example, you can see the paint, and then my after is and I put it here, virtual renovation, so people can, wow. And by doing things, creative things like this, I give the potential buyer a vision. And one example is I got a sight unseen offer last year based on, example, things like this. Okay, so the next one. And then we are here. So next is the local reach and open house programs. And this is also my favorite. Before your market come to house, if we have the schedule all line up, I send out postcards like this, and I create a neighbor-only open house time, and I literally put out door hangers, and this is a picture of a stack of 50 door hangers. I roam around the neighborhood, have a chat with the neighbors to bring up the excitement of them. And then on the day of the open house, obviously, I put out all the signs, more than 10 of them around the neighborhood. Okay? And if my daughter's schedule allows, I have her play piano during the open house. Yes, so that can make people remember, oh, that's the open house with the pianist. But of course, that is optional. And during the open house, I show so much knowledge that I get people signing voluntarily with all these complete information. I don't even need to ask them. When I say, before you leave, can you put down your information? These are the complete information I gathered. Or I have the open house app. Here, I get them to use the app as well if the connection is so good. And then wonderful thing happens. We use a third party, MyWycard. The information gets populated in there, and I get to follow up with those folks religiously, but not bombarding them. Okay. So again, by providing the constant, regular follow-up, I get a lot of previous open houses, possibly for your property, and they're lined up or excited for your property. And so that's number 2. And then number 3, social media and online marketing. And then we know Jim Wyckoff spent 14-15 millions a year on internet, and so our internet search pops up on the first page of the search results. Not only that, all this I just showed you is what Jim Wyckoff invested to allow us agents to follow up with our folks and the open house visitors to better serve you. And once, like I showed you, they come here, they come into my database, I can boost your property as well. And that, let me see if I have I think I have it. Yeah, here we go. Boost property. And this is the screenshot of the MyWycard database. And the third party MyWycard platform does its magic to broadcast your property to Facebook, Instagram, what have you. And also, YouTube makes a little video of your property as well and post it there. So all that is happening magically in the background, okay? So this is what my company can bring to you. The traditional face-to-face interaction, the value, traditional value, and the modern technologies. Okay, so we need all that to boost your property, to really maximize the exposure. Okay. Now, so that's that. And finally, I also want to show you the nifty tools our showing time allows us to do. I'm surprised that I've been in this business for 10 years, but a lot of other agents who have been in this business for much longer, they do not know this capability. This is a nifty little chart showing a report that allows me to report to you promptly what's going on every day. And I can see how many showing requests there, and I can generate a report to share with you, and the people's feedback, if any. And if they do not leave feedback, I will call them promptly and make notes to myself and tell you whether there's interest or not. This way we can gauge really quickly whether to adjust the pricing or any other improvements we need to do. So all these really help you maximize your best interest and the best bugs and get you the best terms. Okay. So do you have any question for me?
Yeah.